At Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, the morning rush buzzed with rolling suitcases and boarding announcements. Dr. Alexandra Chen moved through Terminal 4 with quiet, confidence charcoal blazer, perfectly tailored, silver hair pulled back efficiently. At 52, she knew true authority didn't need to announce itself. What passengers at Gate B12 didn't know was that Alexandra was CEO of Pacific Airways, the airline whose Flight 12472 to Seattle they were boarding. She'd chosen commercial flight over the company jet despite having a crucial board presentation the next morning. You could review quarterly projections until landing, her chief of staff, Marcus, had argued. The corporate jet would save 3 hours. Alexandra had smiled, stirring her tea. Sometimes the best insights come from experiencing what our customers experience. You can't lead from an ivory tower forever. Gate agent Sarah Kim, a 15-year veteran, recognized Alexandra but received the universal signal, "Treat me like anyone else." First-class passengers, we're now ready to begin boarding, Sarah announced. Alexandra walked down the jet bridge with other premium passengers, fingers trailing the handrail, a habit from years of inspecting passenger experience. Flight attendant Jamie Rodriguez greeted her warmly but quietly. Just another passenger today. She headed to seat 1B, but a man in an expensive navy suit was already settled there. Laptop open, bag claiming overhead space. Derek Hamilton looked like he belonged in first-class, expensive watch, Italian leather shoes, casual arrogance. "Excuse me," Alexandra said politely, checking her boarding pass. "I think there's a mix-up. This is seat 1B. Derek didn't look up immediately. When he did, his expression was dismissive. "I've been here since pre-boarding. You sure you're not supposed to be back there?" He gestured toward economy with casual condescension. "I'm quite sure. Perhaps you could check yours." Derek's gaze traveled from her face to her outfit with obvious skepticism. "Look, lady, I'm not moving. I specifically requested this seat and have important calls to make. Find somewhere else." The exchange drew attention. The cabin grew quieter. Jamie approached. "Is there a problem?" "No problem," Derek said before Alexandra could speak. "Just a simple misunderstanding. I'd appreciate if you could check your boarding pass," Sir Alexandra said calmly. Derek sighed theatrically, glanced at his pass for barely a second. "Mine says 1C, but what's the difference? They're both first class. The difference is that 1B is my assigned seat, and 1C is yours." Derek's voice carried loudly enough for half the cabin. "Listen, I don't know who you think you are, but I paid just as much as anyone else. Maybe more, and frankly, I think I have more right to this seat than someone who probably got upgraded at the last minute." The words hung like acrid smoke. A teenager discreetly started recording. The businessman in 2A stopped pretending to read. I paid for this seat just like you paid for yours," Alexandra said steadily. "The only difference is yours is 1 row back." Derek laughed without humor. "Right, and I suppose you're some kind of VIP who deserves special treatment. I'm telling you that airline seats are assigned for a reason, and that applies to everyone equally." Jamie stepped closer. "Sir, I need to see your boarding pass." After checking both passes, Jamie confirmed, "Mr. Hamilton, you're assigned to 1C. Dr. Chen is in 1B. You need to move to your correct seat." "I'm not moving," Derek said flatly. "I got here first, and I don't think it's fair that I should give up a perfectly good seat just because someone wants to throw their weight around." Alexandra could have ended it by revealing her position, but she didn't. Jamie, please inform the captain that we have a passenger refusing seating assignments and crew instructions. Derek's eyebrows shot up. Seriously, you're involving the captain over a seat. What's dramatic is refusing to move to your assigned seat after being politely asked by both passenger and crew. Captain Maria Santos responded immediately, "Is the passenger refusing crew instruction? Then we follow protocol. Get airport security." Word spread through the cabin like wildfire. Passengers openly watched. Phones recorded everything. The woman in 3D posted to TikTok entitled "Passenger Refuses to Move to Assigned Seat." Derek sensed the shift. This is ridiculous. All this drama over a seat. I'm a paying customer being harassed. An older man couldn't stay quiet. You're being asked to sit in the seat you paid for. How is that harassment? That's when Derek made his critical mistake. Looking directly at Alexandra, loud enough for everyone. Maybe if you spent less time trying to get above your station and more time knowing your place, we could all just get along. The cabin went dead silent. A woman audibly gasped. The recording. Teenager muttered, "Oh no, he didn't." Flight attendants exchanged meaningful glances. Airport security arrived within minutes. "Sir, we understand you're refusing to move to your assigned seat and ignoring crew instructions." Derek's bravado flickered. "This is blown way out of proportion. We need you to gather your belongings and come with us." As Derek was removed, still muttering about power trips, he remained oblivious to who he'd argued with. After his removal, the cabin atmosphere completely shifted. Passengers approached Alexandra with apologies and support. "I've never seen someone stay that calm under pressure," said the woman from 4D. Alexandra smiled gently. "Anger rarely solves problems. It just creates new ones." As they taxied, Jamie approached quietly. "Dr. Chen, handling it without pulling rank, letting us follow protocol, it means everything to the crew." We felt supported, not undermined. The businessman in 2A looked up with widening eyes. "Wait, Dr. Chen, as in Alexandra Chen, CEO of Pacific Airways." The revelation rippled through first class. Passengers frantically checked phones, realizing they'd witnessed something significant. By landing, the video had gone viral. #Pacific Airways CEO was trending, with thousands debating Alexandra's handling of the situation. In her post-flight statement, Alexandra addressed it directly. "Leadership isn't about having power to bypass rules, it's demonstrating why those rules matter. Every Pacific Airways passenger deserves respect and should show respect to others. That standard doesn't change based on who you are or what you think you're entitled to." The video became a business school case study on authentic leadership. Derek eventually issued a public apology after the full context became clear. But for Alexandra, real victory came in Jamie's message a week later. "Thank you for showing us that doing the right thing isn't just company policy, it's a promise you're willing to keep even when it's difficult. Because leadership really means not the power to make exceptions for yourself, but the integrity to hold yourself to the same standards you expect from everyone else." If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful, true stories. Drop a comment with your thoughts, and tell us, what truth are you brave enough to speak today?